Your MMA. We're here with Jason Young, head of UFC on Fuel 5 in Nottingham. Jason faces Robbie Problems Peralta this weekend. Jason, we've had an interview with Robbie on Your MMA. He's predicting a bit of a war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We've seen him bang, we've seen him hit hard before. Is it a fight you're looking forward to?
Oh yeah, I can't wait, man. Like I said, I've been training in Holland with Mike's gym. Because obviously I know he's a striker. I've watched most of his fights. Never seen him go for a shot. Never seen him really stay on the ground unless someone's put him on his back. So yeah, I'm predicting a stand-up war, but I've been training with people like the likes of Arthur Kashenko, you know, who's like K1 Max final, who's like top 3 in the world strikers. Sparring with him every day, training with him every day, the last 3 weeks. I'm not being funny or anything, but there's no striker in the world who's going to strike in front of me like the way Arthur Kashenko does. And I'm excited for it as well, but what people don't realise is my first 3 fights in the UFC I fought southpaws, which is totally different to what I'm used to. Everything's coming off the backhand, everything's coming off the back foot, you know, straight rights, you know, you've got to be pretty basic. But Robbie's an orthodox fighter. I'm not sure if you've seen most of my fights when I fought southpaws, orthodox fighters, but people are going to have trouble. And I feel that I'm hitting so much harder. I'm a more well-rounded MMA fighter than what I used to be when I fought Dustin, training at American Top Team, you know. Like, I'm so excited for it. You know what, I'm excited to show my skills and show people what I'm really about. So I'd love to get a finish, you know, whether it comes by submission, whether it comes by knockout. But, you know, when I come to fight, I come to fight. I don't care who it is. So.
Yep, and you've been in consistently exciting fights since you've been in the UFC.
Yeah.
Obviously, you had a couple of close decision losses, but to very top guys, you know, you didn't have the easiest run when you got there by any means.
Yeah.
You know, would you say style-wise and time-wise, coming off the back of the UFC win, would you say this is the perfect fight for you right now?
Yeah, perfect fight. For me to come off of a win and fight an orthodox striker is perfect for me. It's perfect because I can actually go out there, feel comfortable, you know, and I've seen a lot of holes in his stand-up game, you know. Hopefully I don't leave any, but, you know, because there's always that chance. It always sits in the back of your head, but it's like how, for instance, and I put it, someone coming into your house, knocking on your front door, and then calling you out to fight, you know. Like, imagine how that feels. And that's exactly what he's doing here. He's in my front garden telling me, come out and fight. I'm going to kill someone. That's the only way I can put it.
Yeah, and you've touched on your preparations at Mike's gym as well. You know, you've got...
I'm working with legends. You know, Melvin Manhoff took time to pick me up, taking me to Alistair Overeem's gym. I was wrestling there. Melvin taking me on pads, striking with him. Arthur Kashenko, who was like every morning after like an hour of sprints on and off the treadmill, Jace, you're working with me today. Every morning, Arthur, you're working with me today. In the evening, Arthur Kashenko, you're working with me today. I'm like, man, for someone to put so much time with me, into me, someone of such a high caliber striker, sparring with him round after round, and the strikers that are in Holland, in my weight, so aggressive. Man, I've never been hit so hard until I went to Holland and sparred. Like, you seriously got to experience it for yourself.
I'm not sure I want to.
Yeah, I was scared sometimes to move my hand away from my face, you know. Myrtle, you know, you got people like Gogon Saki there, Buddha Hari, like the names that just keep reeling off. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's infamous, the training the guys have out there. I mean, I'm sure you must have seen some sights and some wars in the gym just being there a few weeks.
Man, Saki, Gogon Saki, I see him sparring at one time heavyweights. He knocked one guy out in about 40 seconds, another heavyweight stepped in to finish the round, and he got about 50 seconds into that round, knocked him out, and still had like a minute and a half of the round just circling the ring. You know, while 2 heavyweights are out. I'm just like, this guy's a beast. He's not even that big, you know, but he's a beast. And when you're around that, it makes you more aggressive, but in a skilled sort of way. And all I can say is hopefully, touch wood, everything will go alright. And you know, I'm in here to get a win. You know, I'm not in here to fight. I'm there to win. Whether it's I'm the better, well-rounded fighter, let it be. I don't care. As long as I get a finish, as long as I get a win. He's standing in front of my dream right now. That's all I see it. So.
You certainly sound more confident than ever. You know, would you say that's the case coming into this fight? You know, feeling better than you've ever felt?
Yeah, I've got to be confident. I've come off a win. I haven't got that pressure that I have to win the fight. Well, obviously, I want to continue this win streak. Well, we won't call it a win streak yet. But yeah, I want to continue winning. And I don't want to go back to working as a plasterer. I don't want to go back to normal life. It's like getting paid for something that you love to do and being around all this. You never want to go back. And I'm going to try my hardest to make sure it doesn't happen.
Just to strip it back a level to, just as you mentioned, you know, how is life for you at the moment? What's it like? Obviously you're spending a few weeks out there, you're having to work to get there?
Well, at the minute now I have a sponsor that helps me out monthly before fights, who pays me enough to get by on my book, because I've got mortgage, a kid, you know, and everything. So I get paid enough to get by, so I'm a full-time fighter now. As well as I fight, it's perfect for me. Like right now, to get another win on my back, I'll be ringing up and I'll be asking for another fight as soon as possible. I'd love to fight on the finale of the Ultimate Fighter in December. And if I can get that, that'd be wicked. Because obviously if I get a win here, I'll take a few weeks off, I'll go straight over to American Top Team. My sponsor will help me out, everything, and I'll just continue training and becoming a better fighter.
Yeah, sounds great, Jason, and hopefully that keeps up for you. We're looking forward to a potential fight of the night of the weekend.
I can't wait. Mate, if I got fight of the night, that'd change my life. Seriously, it would. So much stuff that I put on hold over the couple of years of being in the UFC just changed my life.
I hope it works out for you, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Best of luck.
Nice, man.
Cheers, dude.